Facebook turns adults into whiny children. Now, I want to tell you a story. True story, I have not scrolled Facebook since Trump won the election. That was the last time I ever got my phone. Oh, what is everybody I know doing right now? What are they thinking right now? Let me see a picture. Let me compare my life to theirs. Let me see. I don't want to have fear of messing out. So I haven't done that since Trump won the election. So with that being said, I'm really out of the loop on, for the most part, what's going on in other people's lives on social media. But I will tell you this, an exception to the rule is, obviously my alarm on my phone goes off every morning. And every morning when I get up, and I haven't taken the notification off, but there's a group, a Facebook group that I guess, I didn't even purposely join it. Somehow I just automatically was part of it. I don't know how it happened. But the city that I live in has a group, I love, and then it's the name of the city that I live in. And I'm guessing this is common for any town pretty much. They have their own Facebook group for their city. So people will say, hey, does anybody know how the roads are today? I wonder if I should drive to work, or whatever it is, you know. So I get these notifications every day when I turn my alarm off. I'm like, okay, let me see. And so I get notified. And I shouldn't look at it, but now it's almost like, okay, how are people gonna act like children today that are full adults? Because these are people who are my age or older, married, have kids. And what I learn is they're actually just complaining. They're like whiny little brats. So they go to a certain restaurant and the food wasn't exactly like they wanted to, or the waiter just didn't smile enough, whatever, and then they complain about it. They complain like whiny little babies when something goes wrong. And it's so juvenile, and it's so far from how I think. It's like, for me, I'm not here to tear people down and publicly shame people for their business or whatever went wrong, however someone was wronged, or whatever it is. And that's so often what happens on social media. It's as if people think, you know what, I'm not really that confident of a person, my life's not that great, but if I can tear someone else down on social media and get an audience and get people to use those emojis or whatever those silly emojis are, that's the best way that they can get attention as an adult. It's turning adults into children. It brings that out of them. Because we all know, I mean, I have some background in being a teacher, having children, students, and often what would happen is you'd find those students who didn't have a strong home life. Maybe the father wasn't around, or they didn't have good communication as a family. They weren't a strong family unit. And what you'd see is those children would act out in class on a regular basis because they were so starved for positive attention that since they didn't know how to get it at home, then they'd act out in school to get at least negative attention. Was better than no attention at all. And it really feels that way, not just on Facebook, but I mean Instagram and Twitter. People know that if I can at least show that I was wronged, then I can get empathy from this whole crowd of people at the expense of tearing down somebody else or some other business. Now, I get it. Okay, so you ordered lunch at a local restaurant and there was a hair in your food. Well, then they'll post the picture. Okay, everybody, I went to so-and-so cafe today and then I got this. And like, that's often what you see. I'm gonna tell you something. Recently, around here where I live, I ordered something in a restaurant and there was a hair in it. You know what I did? I got a fork, I just removed that part of the food, put it in a napkin, and I continued eating my food. I didn't talk about it. Well, I guess I'm talking about it now, but I didn't post it on Instagram or Facebook. I didn't need a reaction from people. I just kept eating the food. I wasn't worried about it. But I think what happens for a lot of people is they go on to their phone, wherever it is, if they can find it or not. Probably like me, they can't find it. And they think, here's an opportunity to get a captive audience because I'm the victim here. And I want to show that the other person or business, whatever, is bad. Let me get some attention to myself. To me, that's sad and that's pathetic. That as an adult, that's how people live their lives. Maybe, though, no one agrees with me. Maybe I'm the villain. Maybe I'm the bad person in this. And you get to be the judge. Tell me all about it, whether I'm wrong, whether I'm right, in the comments right here.